and welcome back. Today, we're looking at the first 3 steps of DrawlikeaSir's roadmap: lines, 2D shapes, and 3D construction. This video is going to be a little different in that I'm choosing the exercises for today. Let's start with lines. I really like Drawbox's ghosting lines, especially the interesting patterns you have at the end. This starts out like a typical ghosting lines warm-up, but then I start connecting nodes to multiple others. The end result looks like some kind of sci-fi thing, like a wormhole network that gets more sparse the further from civilization you go. After that warm-up, let's go over some basic shapes. The 3 big ones are squares, triangles, and circles. I'm hoping that by stacking the shapes inside of each other, I can also practice sizing. As you can see, that's especially hard with the circles. It's at this point that I realize I accidentally created Mickey Mouse. Happy public domain, Steamboat Willie. He kinda stares into your soul, doesn't he? On to the 3D shapes. This is actually something I do in middle school, when I was bored in class. Do not follow my example. Please pay attention to your teachers. Looking back on this, I think that this was a better study on perspective than cuboidal shapes. Oh well. It still helped me get in the mindset of paying attention to the angles. MC Escher, eat your heart out? I'm gonna be real, guys. I somehow forgot I had supposedly moved on to 3D when I decided to make my own fractal. I realized my mistake once I reached the bottom of the page, but I decided to just roll with it. To make up for my triangle sins, I decided to practice cones next. Look, thumbs caps. Here is where I decided to focus on what I would see if I didn't draw the full circle, how cones are supposed to look when I draw them, and how ellipses, also known as ovals, affect the overall shape. Then I made some ice cream because no one could stop me. I tried to shade one of the cones, but I don't think it turned out quite right, and I thought I should probably move on. This is when my phone started running out of room, so you're going to see a lot of jumps. Sorry about that. I missed most of the cylinders exercise, so I took a picture of the end result. I started trying to draw a shelf, but drawing the clock made me realize that I forgot to practice spheres. Unfortunately, I still hadn't realized why my phone was randomly stopping recordings, so there's a few steps missing. I really just filled a page with circles, then tried to decide where their center lines were. After that, I tried to figure out how to shade some, but really I just reinvented the eyeball, and I figured I should save that for anatomy studies.
you.